こぼれ出す滲んだ影へと朽ち果てた儚いを待ちわびていた切なの天使狂わせてた夜へ委ね世界が終わりを告げても最後の希望を
Oh my god! I didn't mean to shoot you, man. I didn't know it was loaded.
Recently, I've been looking through some of my older videos, and upon recollecting some of my previous works, I found my Miracle of Endymion review. The review itself wasn't really that well done, as I was just saying whatever came to mind. I didn't have any editing software back then, so I couldn't edit out my stuttering, and I didn't have the sense to write a script. Even today, I'm still surprised that anyone even liked my content back then. I mean, I was the only person talking about Endymion, so I guess it was either me or no one. I was regretful that my first channel got hacked. I honestly would love to go back and see the first video I ever did, which was a review on Volume 11 of New Testament. Nothing but a pitch black screen with a crappy microphone quality, and back when YouTube still had that option of editor, I realized that I didn't really dig deep at all into that Endymion review. While I still find the movie stupid, boring, and disappointing, my brain has developed quite a lot since then, so hopefully I will have new opinions and viewpoints like any normal human being. So today I'm gonna revisit Endymion, do everything great, good, yeah. La 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 la. So the movie starts off in a plane in space, and surprise surprise, the engine goes bad. They're all like, oh no, we got in a plane in space. Why did we make such a bad decision? It's really stupid that this plane could go into space, because it's exponentially even worse when we crash. I mean, all these people have lives. I mean, look at that guy with the mustache and the girl are probably going... He's probably divorced, and the kid wants to go see his mom, and he doesn't want to, and they've been talking about it to build up this trip, and they're gonna go see their mom. You know, there's probably gonna be some issues at the dinner table they're gonna go, and it's just really sad that these two are just gonna die, and not knowing, you know, I mean, not knowing the end of their story. Then we got this couple over here. They're probably going on like a honeymoon in like England or something, and you know, we have this guy who's having like an asthma attack, and you know, his wife is just helping him. You know, it's his final moments. They don't know what they're gonna do. It's real tragic. Then we got these two other guys. One guy's looking out the window. The other guy's just kind of sitting there looking worried. And we got the other two sitting across from. They're obviously best buddies. You know, they kind of look like the goofball and the serious man. And then, of course, you got these guys who are probably just stoned out of their mind. So then we see the pilot and the co-pilot, and they're both trying to land it. Well, the co-pilot's kind of being an idiot, because he's all like, oh no, all hope is lost. So then, apparently, we find out later the plane crashes, everyone's safe except for the pilot that landed it. I guess he just kind of evaporated while he was in space, but there's, like, blood splatters, and his hat's still there. So, I mean... we could come up with our own theories of how he died, I guess. I mean, you could just say he burned up in the atmosphere, but why would his blood still be there? Maybe the co-pilot killed him. I don't really know. We get a pretty cool shot of his daughter, and you know, she's at the memorial for that one pilot. And all intents and purposes, it's a pretty cool shot. We see pretty much everything that the movie's gonna be about. We see the Endymion Tower. We see the little girl. And this is a cool title. I approve.
suck!
So then we meet back up with Index and Toma at the start of the movie. We then find out that Index has no idea that there was a big giant elevator tower throughout the courses of the 2 seasons. It shows us that they were there, despite the fact when you look back, they're not there at all. We then meet one of the most annoying characters in the whole freaking movie, which is Arisa singing in the street like a freaking loser. We go back to Rogan and the gang, where they talk about the tower and how it goes in space, despite the fact that Toma just told us this, and that it goes into space. Also, Ueharu just loves space towers. So we get a funny Kuroko thing. Kuroko does a funny thing. You know, it's funny. Despite the fact that Arisa tripped on Toma, Index bites Toma. We then find out that she's a level 0 and she wants to be a singer because she's good at singing. We then get a series of montages where Toma tries to increase his guts, then fails horribly at making a pun, which would have worked if he hit the baseball. And which I also want to point out, in a way, he forced them to walk to that batting cage in mid-sentence when he was talking. So, I mean, there's that also. And then we get a pretty cool fight scene with Tama and Styles' apprentices. Now, I don't hate Styles' apprentices. I think they're kind of a neat idea, but it really just stands out that they're only here for the movie and only the movie, because each of them have like a piece of Othnius' clothing, and it's just it really stands out. Style almost kills Toma with a molten slab of rock, but apparently Arisa has magic singing powers, and she saves him by screaming "Stop," which wasn't really singing, but whatever. There's like this Academy City Black Crow Force. I'm all for another scientific security force, but again, their only purpose is for the movie. Toma and Index keep them at their apartment, where Toma's forced to keep another lady at his apartment, and then Arisa like grabs Sphinx and almost freaking drops him. No, Arisa, don't do it! Help! I can't stop dancing! What is this? What is this movie doing to me? Ah! Ah! There's not even dancing anymore! Help! Help the movie from that thing! So now we get to the really retarded part. Okay, so Toma and Index, well, it's mainly Toma, but Toma has a plan to keep her somewhere because he has school and he can't keep watch of her all the time. So he asks Arisa, hey, do you know anyone that can help you? And out of nowhere, Musica arrives, and we're like, how does Arisa know Musica? So apparently you have to play a Rogun Japanese PSP game in order to find out. I mean, I guess you could look up the script too, but you know, I mean, I'm not that dedicated. Give me a break here. So you have to go play a game that's in Japanese, but you can't do that because it's in Japanese and it's not English sub, so you have to go look for the script. Why? Have like a promotional video for the movie and like have a little part of it and explain it. Why do I have to play a game or search for it online? Why isn't it in the freaking movie? So then Musica and her friends get dragged into a photo shoot, which honestly, they have like the cutest outfits there. Tama walks by like a catwalk, sees a masked cloaked figure in the crowd, and it's kind of stupid. I mean, couldn't Shutora have just put on normal clothes and she would have blended in just fine? I mean, yeah, Toma maybe would have recognized her in the crowd, but wearing a black cloak like that is kind of just, you know, noticeable. I mean, any person could walk up there and see Shutora in a black Grim Reaper coat. Why is she wearing a black Grim Reaper coat? Does Arisa know what she looks like? I don't think so. I don't know if they've seen each other. I mean, not to what I've seen. So maybe she's worried that other people will recognize her. But the Black Crow Force is like a secret security thing. Why would she be concerned with that? Yeah, that's really stupid.
Honey.
Yes, dear.
Why is that woman wearing a Grim Reaper cloak?
How should I know? You would probably know more considering you've been out all night these past couple of days.
Whoa, slow down there. Why should I tell you about my personal life?
We have been married for 5 years. I would think that you trusted me enough to tell me everything.
Well, I am sorry that I can't have my own space. It's not like I've been hiding cigarette butts in the vase my mother bought me.
Oh, that's just like you. You always use that whenever you lose an argument.
I don't even know what we are talking about. I was just pointing out how that woman was wearing a Grim Reaper cloak.
Yes, I can see that, but what about me?
Yes, because it's a
So Tomo goes after her, and then we find out that one of the main villain's cronies, who is wearing a very stupid outfit, put bombs underneath the stage. We get a pretty cool fight scene here. It's pretty well animated. We get to see Shitora and him fight. And then we see Toma just kind of chucking pipes at him, and he's like holding a pipe. So it turns out that the crony is like a puppet man, because Toma touches him with his arm and his arm disintegrates. So then he hits like the button and everything explodes. Despite the fact that Ressa didn't sing at all whatsoever, everyone's saved. Everyone's just saved, and everyone says the title of the movie and how much of a miracle that is.
That was really close.
We all could have died.
That had fallen a little to the left.
It really is a miracle.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
Hey man, you alright? That was some miracle that just happened. Yeah, I guess. I mean, my ribs have cracked in several places and I'm traumatized for life. But I mean, yeah, I guess it's a miracle I didn't die.
Hello, everybody. My name is a certain scientific in-depth reviewer, and I'm gonna be reviewing the Endymion movie, and I think it was like complete utter shit.
So now we find out that Arisa is like a saint, and she's in like the top 20 or top 10, I think. And it sounds exciting. It does, but too bad it isn't. And also Shitora has like some brain thing, because she can't hear music. Which, again, originally I thought that was kind of stupid, but apparently that's a real thing. So you got 1 point, movie. 1 point for being somewhat, I guess, not correct. I don't know. So much later in the movie, we see Style and his apprentices, and they're like driving this car, and it's like this mid 70s car, and it's like, wait, you're magic. Why don't you just fly away? You not have like a magic carpet? Can you not teleport? Is there not a teleporting magic? Why isn't Ganzaki here? We get a cool scene where Style summons an Okentius, and an Okentius just kind of wrecks the Black Crow Forest like a toddler playing with little cars. I also like the fact that his apprentice is driving, because, you know, Style's like 12 years old, despite the fact he looks freaking 25. Toma hitches a ride with Miss Kamoi, Black Crow Forest blows him up, well, it goes to the hospital. We find out that the main villain is a lolly chick that was kind of the head person of building the tower. And also, she's immortal, because we see her in old pictures that Musica looked up. I also want to point out that it took Musica 5 seconds to do a Google image search to find this photo. And it's like, oh no, I'm sorry, it's not Google, it's Gigu? Glego? Is that an E? I can't freaking see. Oh, is that an E? I can't see it. Well, Glego? Okay, fine. It took Musica like a minute to do a simple Glegu search to freaking find this photo that literally anyone could have found. Why? Why has it taken this long? Why is it a simple Glegu search to freaking find this old Batman versus Superman, Wonder Woman freaking photo thing? And it's, what? How's no one found this? How? Isn't she like a essential figure? Like, why hasn't anyone found this photo? She's popular, right? This should have been discussed. This should have been proven. This should have been, hey, why is this little lady girl that looks the same as the one girl that built the thing in this photo? Why is she hanging out with Abraham Lincoln and Benjamin Franklin? What? Who? Why? Why is she? How? Why has no one found this photo yet? Hamazura could freaking do it in 5 seconds. Why? Why has no one found this freaking photo? Find out that she's the one that caused the engine failure on the ship, and she's the one that technically killed Shutora's dad, sort of. Shutora shoots her in the chest, and we find out she's immortal because she got shot in the chest, and she's like, oh, that's the 200th whatever time I got shot in the chest. And we also find out that the girl Lolly wants Arisa to sing so that her immortality will go away. So Tama gets in the space plane, and then rockets come out, and he hits the weapon button, and I guess Saints can survive in freaking space now. Because she has, like, some type of magic shield around her, and she cuts up the missiles. And she leaves. Drops back down to Earth. Okay. So now we get to probably one of the coolest scenes in the movie, where Musica-style accelerator and the sisters go, and they fight the robots. Of course, Anti-Skill tries, but I guess they just lack the weaponry to deal with robots. It's not like they're a high-tech security force surely made to deal with espers and skill-out members. I mean, it's not like they have grenade launchers or laser weapons or a rocket launcher. No, they don't have EMP grenades. No, they just have guns. They shoot at the metal robot that could shoot lasers, and they just shoot it with guns. They don't have robots of their own? Are they this ill-equipped? Wow, this movie has just surely demonstrated how much crappier anti-skill is. So Musica comes in, destroys a robot in like 5 seconds, and she proceeds in. We get one of the coolest scenes in the whole movie where one of the Musica sisters freaking gets a laser gun and shoots the Xbox robots. And it's the coolest thing ever. I wish more of that was in the movie. It's freaking awesome. There's a freaking statue figure of it. It's incredibly amazing. We then get like a 1, 2, 3, Musica says 3, Styles says 2, Accelerator just kind of growls. They destroy the cores, and this causes the elevator to kind of shift and fall. And you're thinking, okay, this is it. Toma's here, Shutora's here. We've seen how Shutora handles herself in close combat. She's not that bad. She's pretty difficult in terms of Toma, who has no training. So this is gonna be a cool fight. We're gonna have some cool action scenes, and it's gonna be great. So come on, let's go.
So I'm gonna destroy your illusion!
That's the fight. It's great. What a great fight scene! So then Shutora can just magically hear music again, I guess. Because she realized that Arisa and miracles, her father's the one that created the miracle. It wasn't Arisa. He's the one that saved those people, not her. You had, 12 years to freaking think of that and get over it, and now you come to the conclusion? Why? Why now? Why didn't you realize this when you were freaking 16? Oh yeah, Shutora and Arisa sing. They heal everyone because I guess they're the same person, kind of, because they fuse together because they're both wishes or whatever. So yeah, apparently they're both different, even though we have no implication of that being evidential earlier, and it makes no sense. Oh yeah, Tory gets naked in one scene. Yeah. And she leaves. Everyone's saved, the day is saved, and we see Alistair and Laura because they have to be in the movie. And then Alistair says, oh, she must have been a wish. 'Cause magic. And then also the lolly chick gets put in like his sex dungeon. And we don't find out until like way later in the volumes that she's still in there. Because we have to be reminded that this movie is freaking canon. Then Toma and Index walk in the streets and they hear a voice. Shut up, I'm trying to hear what she's saying! And that's the end of the freaking movie. This movie's so stupid. Ah! If you like this movie, that's fine. I don't care. Like what you like. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked the thing I didn't like. I wish I could like it. But I guess if I were to say some positives, I would say that the animation's good. Action scenes from what there were good. Again, I really enjoyed the sisters with the giant laser cannon. I thought that was really epic and cool. You know, and then the whole generator thing, that was cool. I just feel like it was a big missed opportunity to have some real villains in it. Like, you couldn't have just gotten like a random sorcerer and maybe, yeah, have a cyborg. Maybe have it be one of the prototypes that have all 5 of the all 7 powers for the 7 level 5s. You know, you could have kept Lolly Girl. Just have her have somewhat decent minions instead of Puppet Man and Cyborg Lady that did nothing. That'd be cool, right? And she was killed by Style, too. So it's like, you couldn't have just gotten her killed by freaking Accelerator or Musica? Why Style? Replace Style with freaking Guha, and that would have been way better. It's just so, it's so bad. Okay, so just tell me your thoughts down below. What'd you think of the Endymion movie? Did you like it? I want to know. Bye. I don't feel so good. I want to...